Apologize for getting cut off in the first video. That's actually a feature of Screencastify. With the free video that you get with that, you only get up to 10 minutes. So that is something to consider when using some of these programs, as you may be limited to a certain time. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind as I'm recording this right now. So we left off on talking about Loom as a digital technology tool to record videos. So within the classroom, students can use their front-facing camera, and they can demonstrate a recipe or skill, like I said before. But what's cool about this one is, since it's a front-facing camera, you can be making comments or directions in the background with the person recording the video. Something else you can do with this tool is record something that you might see, like a clip. A teacher can record a clip of a program, maybe on a Netflix show that they watch, to kind of showcase to their kids an important concept. In my case, it could be a culinary show with a skill of how to chop an onion, or just another skill that would suffice for students in their learning. The last technology tool that I really enjoy and I think would be great for you to use in your classroom is called Flipgrid. Flipgrid is similar to what I've talked about before, yet it's a social learning platform that allows educators like ourselves to ask a question to students. Students respond to the video. It posts in sort of a grid formation, and students can add comments to others and their point of view. So it's kind of like a web-based discussion, and they can do this in or out of the classroom. And I think that this is a really cool technique just to really get students out of their comfort zone, and also, again, to record videos and to really get them to analyze each other's work, because after all, that is sometimes how students learn best. The website that I've provided for you is a really good informational tool that you can use for Flipgrid. The guide is even better because Flipgrid has a lot of different wordings that might sound weird to a lot of teachers that have never used it before. So the guide really does a good job at breaking it down for you and how to set it up in your own classroom. And then, of course, watching the video really walks you through how to actually set up a discussion and where you go from there. In my classroom, this technology tool could be used maybe for My Plate. Students could post a video about what they've eaten in the past 48 hours, and then students could then comment on their peers' videos by giving advice on how to improve their diet, maybe what other food groups they could incorporate into their diet more to be a little bit healthier. They can utilize what they learned in class and different food groups and the amounts that you should have per day, and kind of comment on other students and give them advice on their own diets while getting feedback on their own. So now that you've kind of seen all of my digital tools for you in my teacher toolbox, it's time to bring you to the lesson plan that I created in regards to one of the technology tools. So what I did was, for fashion technology, I created a lesson plan, as you can see, that goes over sewing basics for my introductory level fashion class. So with this class, students have little to no experience using a sewing machine. They may have hand sewing skills, but they do not have sewing machine skills. So what I wanted to do was have students create a demonstration video that uses WeVideo. And the reason why I wanted to use WeVideo is I feel as though it's a beginner-friendly option for students to have. And they can add music in the background, they can fast forward their videos, they can put slow motions, and they can add subtitles to them, which I think is great. So basically, students will identify the parts of their sewing machine. So a partner will have to record them as they're going through and then tell me their function. So they have to go through each of the steps and give me what each sewing machine function is, and then they can describe it in a subtitle below the video. So I need to hear their voice nice and clear in the background, pointing to the correct function and the correct tool, and then they can have a partner, like I said, help them record the video. So this is just kind of giving me an idea of how students get to know their sewing machine a little bit better, and using a video task at the same time. So after they are done, they would submit that video to Google Classroom, and then we as a class would watch those videos. And not only is that giving students kind of a reminder of what those parts are, they could also assess their peers and kind of see how they have how much they have improved on their sewing machines, and kind of some things that they need to work on when describing those parts. So this is super important for communication in the classroom and how to talk students through making their first projects. So I hope this teacher toolbox kind of helped and assisted you with how to make videos in your classroom. Like I said, videos are a great way, bringing us back up to the Horizon reports, a great way for students to collaborate, critical think, and just dive deeper into their learning rather than just memorizing a concept. So like I said, I hope this was informational to you, and I hope that you use one or more of these digital tools just like I have. They've totally transformed my classroom, and students seem really engaged in them as well. Thank you for watching.